So the CDC director came out just the other day stating that the new mask guidances are not politically motivated. Even though it's an abrupt switch of stances when it comes to the guidances, they're saying that, hey, this is not for any political reasons. Who believes that? Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button before I get into this story. But I am not trying to discredit the CDC. I believe the CDC to be a credible organization. It is a quasi-government organization that is a component of the Health and Human Services. So to suggest that they are not politically influenced when it comes to their mandates, that is a stretch. That is hard for me to believe that none of their recommendations that they have made thus far, especially pertaining to this Rona, none of them have been politically influenced whatsoever. And don't mind me, I'm just a skeptic, a natural skeptic. Could be true, could not be true. They're trying to say that they are not politically motivated, even though they are they're pretty much a government agency, while technically maintaining a bit of independence from the government. But they are a quasi-government agency. I believe they are listed as a non-profit organization. They are tied to the government. They're tied to the government. And it just so happens that Mr. Joe Biden, under his administration, he has been having a very rough couple of weeks. Very rough. We have the conflict going on in the Middle East. It's full steam now. We have the border crisis. We have the jobs crisis. The economy is more stalled than they were predicting. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce has already admonished his administration for giving 25% of unemployment recipients more money than they would have made at their actual job receiving unemployment. So it's not that good of a couple of weeks for Mr. Joe Biden. It's looking pretty bad. Shout out to the street conservative. He did predict that much of what is occurring right now would happen. CDC director denies new mask guidance was politically motivated, says science evolved. So we're seeing science evolving in a very short amount of time. The sudden policy shift raised eyebrows among critics since it came after a difficult week for Biden. Yes, see, that is what a lot of us are noticing. We're noticing this. He just had a very poor jobs report. Centers for the CDC director, Dr. Rochelle Walensky, on Sunday defended her agency's decision to update its guidance to allow vaccinated people to not wear face masks in most situations. During an appearance on Fox News, host Chris Wallace pressed Walensky on the reasons behind the CDC's abrupt shift in policy, which, hey, it's fair to question it. Is it not fair? The same thing when Gavin Newsom made an abrupt shift in his stay-at-home order. When we questioned that and we found out he was withholding pertinent information from the public, the Fox host also questioned whether the CDC is relying on an unreasonable and an unrealistic honor system when it comes to people saying that they have been vaccinated and opting not to wear a mask. Yeah, I do believe that it's an unrealistic honor system. Personally, I think that it's unrealistic, and personally, this is my personal opinion. This is not me giving no medical advice, none of that. But personally, if you are already a fully vaccinated person, you shouldn't be worrying so much about who else does or does not have their vaccinations. If you are a fully vaccinated person, the people around you are fully vaccinated, why are you so pressed for someone else whether or not they chose to be vaccinated at this current point in time. What happened to my body, my choice? What happened to that? They don't say that no more? That don't apply? The honor system is to be honest with yourself. The CDC director said, if you are vaccinated, we are saying you are safe. You can take off your mask and you are not at risk of severe disease or hospitalization from COVID-19. That is what the CDC director said. That's what the CDC director said. That's not what I said. Because I know YouTube as of late has been overly strict when it comes to speaking on the Rona. So I'm reading what the CDC director said, because the last time when I was reading off of the CDC's website in regards to these vaccinations, they said I was giving medical misinformation. I read off of CDC's website. If you are not vaccinated, you are not safe. Please go get vaccinated or continue to wear your mask. So that's what the CDC director said. On Friday, the CDC issued updated guidance with a major shift in its face mask recommendations. Vaccinated people no longer need to wear a mask indoors or outdoors or physically distance, even in large groups, the agency said. So they're saying that they don't even have to social distance anymore, except where required by law or workplace guidance. Vaccinated individuals may also resume travel and do not need to get tested for the coronavirus around the time they travel or self-quarantine after they travel. That's not what I said. That's what CDC director is saying. The sudden policy shift raised eyebrows among Biden critics who felt that the decision smacked of politics and that the administration may have timed the positive announcement to offset a difficult week for Biden with long gas lines, a dismal jobs report, and unrest in Israel. Oh yeah, can't forget about the gas crisis. Following the CDC's announcement, several major retailers including Starbucks, Walmart, Trader Joe's, and Cosco announced that they are lifting their face mask requirements for vaccinated customers. When it comes to politics, they do withhold positive good news for bad times. Please don't treat the American people like we're that stupid and that we don't realize that sometimes you guys hold on to some good news for a rainy day. Please don't do that to us. Please don't think that we're all just fools and think that the moment you have some positive news for us, you're gonna run and tell us. No, that is not how the game of politics works. That's not how it works. But I'm curious what you guys think. Those are just my thoughts. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and blessings to you.